position, and Stuart Robson is alongside me. Stuart, what are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, Derek, these are two big London clubs that expect to win trophies, and we should get a good game here with some really top-class players on view today.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to put... And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? Will he play it in? Can he get the level? And the pass getting in the way. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Well, of course, Chelsea will be frustrated at the moment. They thought that was the equaliser. They've got to keep the pressure on now.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Decent position. Oh, it might be. What a commitment to defending. Neto. Oh, breezing past him. Thomas Partey. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Determined defending. Noni Madueke. Oh, fancy footwork. Trying his luck. And a fine stop. And over comes the corner. And the danger is still there. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, he's blocked it! Well, he could give it away. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Composed and patient passing. Ødegaard. And here's Partey. Could be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Palmer with it. Jackson. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And space to cross it. Trossard. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
So back underway at 3-1. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Thomas Partey. Could be threatening. And he's fired it against the post. And problem solved for now.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Noni Madueke. Shot from long range. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Timber. Very quick thinking there. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. And teammates to play it to. Good looking move. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Another look then at the penalty goal. Can he get one back? Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Who can they pick out? Oh, that goes down as a wasted chance. Deary me.
Well, that's a poor effort from such a good position. He should have scored there.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it petered out. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Neto. Might lead to a chance. Bukayo Saka. A very effective challenge put in. Martinelli. Oh, it might be. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
And taken short. And the cross into the middle. Oh, good save. Excellent header. Growing pressure here, and another corner. They take it short. Good looking cross. And off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. Palmer. Palmer. He takes aim. Oh, a smart stop. Taken short. Sends it back. What a commitment to defending. Gabriel Martinelli. William Saliba. Saka. Trossard. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Partey. Yuri and Timber. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Now the attack fizzled out. Jackson. Could be dangerous. Putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Martinelli. Possession ceded by the Gunners. Palmer with it. Enzo Fernandez. Noni Madueke. He might be able to carve something out. Able to get his body in the way. Well read to put an end to that attack. Martin Ødegaard. Well, not very clever defending. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreeves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Bukayo Saka. Martinelli. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Could be! Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. And Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Trossard. Can they put it away? Just can't get it past him. Playing it in. Neto. Could be threatening. How about the cross? The Gunners have lost the ball. Pedro Neto. A good and fair challenge. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. And a fine cross. And never quite had the header on the target. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. And he cuts inside. Real chance. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out the danger. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. And the ball back with Chelsea now. But he's certainly not alone. And defensive play to be applauded. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Jackson on the ball. It might be on for them. He's in behind. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway. Chelsea making this a contest. It's not in the bag just yet. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. And they need to get tighter. Bukayo Saka. And return to Saka. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. He's protecting it effectively.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Arsenal have possession again. Declan Rice. Trossard. Happy to shoot. Ball dealt with by the goalkeeper. So the corner played into the box. And the danger cleared. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And successfully cut out. Well, standing off them here. Are they being too passive? Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Chalobah. Noni Madueke. Now Chelsea showing good width. That's a nice looking ball. Still alive. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. Trossard. Bukayo Saka. Trossard. And blocked for now. Very quick thinking there. Palmer. Noni Madueke. Very effective pass. But the danger averted. Massive credit there. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Martin Ødegaard. Well read to win possession back. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Now in possession, Trossard. Determined defending. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Danger averted. And offside it is. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, nice ball over the top. Jackson on the ball. Moises Caicedo. This looks promising. Thomas Partey. Trossard. And having a goal! And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly made it more comfortable for them.
Chalobah. Noni Madueke. Malo Gusto. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Thomas Partey. Arsenal's free kick here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Malo Gusto. Madueke. Good-looking sequence. A Chelsea corner.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Who can he pick out? And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. The first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
So back in business, and Chelsea behind. Let's see if they're able to bounce back in this half. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And played in. Well, the keeper wasn't pulled by it at all, in actual fact. Error by the keeper. Now what can they do from here? Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Pedro Neto. Oh, fancy footwork. Crossed into the penalty area. Got hand on that one. Timber. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. no intention of losing out. Trossard. And defensive play to be applauded. Jackson. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Able to get a body in the way. Martinelli. Trossard. An encouraging Arsenal move. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, surely. And sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. And ball back with Arsenal now. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Body in the way. Now, options are plenty. Nicely saved. Palmer with it. Chelsea losing possession. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. Well, that took confidence. Rice. Will he find the net? And pushed away to safety. Needs to tread carefully. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Chelsea unable to hold on to the ball. Bukayo Saka. Can he finish this? And the keeper stretching to deny him. Tremendous block. A chance to whip it in. Rice. Keeper did his job to begin with. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Jackson on the ball. Caicedo. Palmer with it. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. So the corner played into the box and nicely parried away. William Saliba. Chelsea looking dangerous. Noni Madueke. Using his strength to shield the ball. Arsenal have given it away. Trying to open up the defence. Great defending. Takes the shot. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Who can they pick out? Good bit of defending. His determination there for all to see. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Declan Rice. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Well, we're into the final half hour. Gabriel Martinelli. And return to Rice. Just the tackle that was needed. Moises Caicedo. Madueke. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Getting stuck in and winning the ball. Well, interesting. Play on, says the referee. Neto. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And just wide with the header. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Declan Rice. Trossard. Oh, tremendous vision. White. It's with Ødegaard. Jadon Sancho. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Partey. A creative look about this. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And teammates around him. And he's in. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And Chelsea have given us away. This might be ideal for the counter. Saka. And playing it back. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And they will make the change now. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not away properly. Well, they can keep possession now. Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Declan Rice. Ben White. Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Real chance. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Palmer. Jackson on the ball. Well, can they open up the defence here? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And the referee satisfied it was a clean challenge. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Kossar. Martin Ødegaard. And passing it through. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Delivering it. And still dangerous. Rice. And here's Saliba. Can he take the chance? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 8, Martin Ødegaard.
Neto. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. And a throw-in forthcoming. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Pedro Neto. Can they get in behind them? Looking for someone to play it to. Determined defending. Gabriel Martinelli. Very quick thinking there. Feeding it through. Sancho. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Superb block. And teammates around him. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can they hit on the break? Pedro Neto. Crossing opportunity. What a commitment to defending. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Yuri and Timber. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, a good tackle. Jackson. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Able to skip past his man. And able to close down the shots.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
He's driven in the corner. Not away completely. Tremendous block. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Martin Ødegaard. Yuri and Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice.
Well, these fans are demanding much more here. They have to start winning the ball back quicker. At the moment, they're too easy to play against.
Delivered into the area here. Good piece of defending. Gusto. Caicedo. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And time for the change now. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Trossard. Martinelli. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Trossard. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. routine. It was anything but.
I would like to say the keeper's kept them in this game, but I can't see them getting back into this one.
Oh, big chance. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
And a double substitution it's going to be. Well, opting for the short corner. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Enzo Fernandez. Sancho now. Delivered into the box. A very effective clearance. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Trossard. And goes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Well, Chelsea did well to regain control of it. The delivery. Well, an audacious effort. Not every player would try that type of thing. Nkunku. Oh, danger here. Can he get one back? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Promising looking ball. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Rice. Giving it a try. That is how to keep it out of the net. Played over. Not a decisive punch by the keeper. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Preferring to go infield. Ødegaard could be. No way through. They favour a short one here. Saka. Cross could be useful. An ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Nkunku. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And the flag does go up offside. Good-looking move. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Mikel Merino. Crossing opportunity. And he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Now can they counter clinically? Saka. Thomas Partey. Rice with it. Martinelli. Shaping to shoot. And a fine stop. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. And here's Martinelli. Genuine chance. Fernandes. Nkunku. And possibilities here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Profile occasion when Chelsea and Arsenal collide, and the venue for this game is Stamford Bridge here in West London. Derek Ray alongside Stuart Robson for this London derby. Stuart, what do you expect to see today?
Well, Derek, you're absolutely right. Chelsea versus Arsenal has become a big game in recent times, and this shouldn't be any different. I'm certainly looking forward to this one. They're two excellent teams.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
It needs an accurate cross. Pulled away by the keeper. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And Chelsea could be onto something. Cuts in from the flank. And over comes the corner. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Gabriel Martinelli. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Terrific block. Pedro Neto. Martin Ødegaard. And he stopped them in their tracks. Palmer. Now the counter-attack looks on. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Saka. Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Malo Gusto. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Corner coming up. Trying to deliver it accurately. Declan Rice. Arsenal could be onto something. But nothing comes of it. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Noni Madueke. And snuffing out the danger. Trossard. And he takes on the shot. That is how to keep it out of the net. Palmer with it. Pivotal moment defensively. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Interception to snuff out the danger. Enzo Fernandez. What can Chelsea do from this position? Nicely timed tackle. And a good-looking ball. Martinelli. And drawing it back. And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper.
this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal. Well, he can't believe it, and you can sense his annoyance. They need to start playing again here.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Gusto. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Decides to shoot. Good work to deny the opportunity. Played over. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Timber. Partey. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal couldn't keep the ball. Palmer with it. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Now a decent position. Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. Noni Madueke. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Martin Ødegaard. Difficult to stop him, but really sticking to their task defensively. Noni Madueke. Really good build-up, but no end product. Martinelli. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And quick thinking defensively. And teammates around him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Given away by Chelsea. Gabriel Martinelli. Bukayo Saka. And defensive play to be applauded. And Chelsea being afforded too much space here. Now, who can he pick out? Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Bukayo Saka. Saka. Opportunity it is. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? Fernandes. Will it happen for them? Chelsea will get the throw in. Enzo Fernandez. Moises Caicedo. Very timely interception. An attack full of promise. This could square the game. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And the body in the way. Options in the middle. Martinelli. Great block again. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw in it'll be. And bizarrely, that's offside.
Well, that's really sloppy. That was a great opportunity to keep the ball high up the pitch and work an opening.
Neto. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Teammates in the middle. And well positioned to clear. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Good looking sequence this. Trossard. He's blocked it. Opportunity. Well, looking for a second of the game, but the keeper was equal to it.
Well, he's looked lively today, and that was another chance to add to his tally.
Can the owner of the red car registration BGO4DOM please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
Played over. And the header just clearing the crossbar.
Well, I think he'd be slightly disappointed because once he gets to it first, that's a chance.
Trevor Chalobah. Neto. Gusto. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Declan Rice. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Chance to play it in. Jackson. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, in with a chance. Still alive. Fine tackle there.
That's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Martin Ødegaard. Jurien Timber. Martinelli. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Neto. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And possibilities here. Has eyes for goal. A smart stop here. Well, they're going for the short one. It might be on for them. Terrific piece of anticipation. Advantage, Arsenal. And the challenge apparently was timed perfectly. That's the referee's view. Now he must favour the cross. Rice. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
And the danger is averted. Martin Ødegaard. Madueke. It looks promising. It's a perfect challenge. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Timber. And he takes it on and pushed away to safety.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
Well, who knows? He might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Opportunity! And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Saka. And the shot. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Pressing from the front. Chance here. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And Arsenal can get ready for the set-piece situation. They hold the lead. It's a short corner. That's a useful cross. And well off target in the end. Good pressure from the defender to put him off. Enzo Fernandez. Madueke. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Perfect challenge. Plenty of support here. Corner awarded to Arsenal. And there's the delivery. Well, not away properly. Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back. Who can he pick out? Oh, it's a penalty, in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. An opportunity to level matters. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Well, he's certainly not alone. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And deep into the penalty area. And quick thinking defensively. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep on side and be ready for the chance.
Well, that one has promise. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ødegaard. Trying his luck. Oh, he's blocked it. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here it is again, and having got a touch on it, he'll be a little bit disappointed he didn't keep it out. It was a good effort, though. Well, look at Arteta's celebration. He really is loving life at this particular point. It's a good moment for the team as well.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Fernandez. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. It has to be. Great defending. Corner to Arsenal. What can they do with this one? Playing it in. Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Fernandez. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And the shot. Brilliantly blocked. Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Neto. Cucurella. Oh, the threat is there. Takes it on. What a magical save it was. And over it comes. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. You certainly have got to give this man high marks. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Rice. Now with Ødegaard. Can they convert? Rifled against the post, but back in play. Oh, fine stop. Well, they weren't able to capitalise. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And space available inside. Oh, it might be. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
In the right place to cut out the pass. And teammates around him. Oh, great attacking play. taken short. A routine save. Thomas Partey. Now in possession, Trossard. Saka. Ødegaard. Magnificent defending. Palmer with it. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And that's the end of that move for now. Really fine play to keep possession. Declan Rice. And promising stuff from Arsenal. The cross is on. Not the best clearance. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Trossard. Opportunity it is. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, threat over for now.
Well, Chelsea have got a bit lucky there. Had they gone 2 down, it would have been a real struggle for them to get back into this one.
Moises Caicedo. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Palmer with it. This looks interesting. Happy to take on the shot. Nicely blocked. And support available. Trossard. Oh, he'll take it on. Keen to take it short here. And a good-looking ball. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Pedro Neto. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Jackson. Wonderfully weighted pass. Placement over power, but it didn't work out for him. Trossard. Martinelli. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Martinelli. Excellent block. And the keeper has to deal with it. Palmer with it. Jackson on the ball. Jackson. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Really determined play to hang on to it. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Able to get his body in the way. A Chelsea corner. They know they've got to make one of them count. short option preferred. It's a neat move. Takes the shot. That was a magical save, it was. Let's see about the delivery. Danger averted. Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. Neto. Pedro Neto. Very quick thinking there. William Saliba. It's with Ødegaard. And into the last 30 minutes now. And here's Saliba. Trossard. Interception to snuff out the danger. Bukayo Saka. Good-looking sequence, this. A chance, perhaps. And a decent save. Full credit. And they will make the change now. Played over. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, they love him, and Arteta loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Goal for
So
Arsenal.
the current scoreline, 4-2. Noni Madueke. Saka. Disappointing pass. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Cucurella. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Palmer. Really fine play to keep possession. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Let's see this again, because that's a fantastic bit of technique. To get that much movement and accuracy on the strike needs the perfect contact on the ball, and he's certainly got that. What a free kick that is.
Well, back underway. Chelsea making this a contest. It's not in the bag just yet. Partey. Martin Ødegaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Palmer with it. Jackson on the ball. Palmer. Neto. Good-looking move. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say, but they still trail here.
Ben White. White. An encouraging Arsenal move. Thomas Partey. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, but they've lost it now.
Well, the Chelsea fans are really getting behind their team here, but will it be enough? What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Neto. And the players waiting in the centre. Cutting it back. And that's a very good parry. Martin Ødegaard. Timber. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. So making the substitution now. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Decides to shoot. What a block! Really good build-up, but no end product. Jackson on the ball. Not showing good vision. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Martin Ødegaard. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, only just wide of the post. Kukureya. Mikel Merino. Trossard. Can they create something from here? Trying his luck. It's easy peasy for the keeper. Gusto. Palmer. He read it well. Martin Ødegaard.
The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then the strike from Saka. He never really looked like missing, did he? Brilliant finish. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Pedro Neto. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. He takes aim. He was on his way in. Trossard. It's with Mikel Merino. Bukayo Saka. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Can he find the right pass? Ødegaard. And it might be. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Might really be able to trouble them here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. William Saliba. Trossard. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Saka. Nice weight on the pass. Can they stop it going in? Rice. Reading it well. Marino. Must be. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Let's see about the delivery. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Malo Gusto. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. An alert piece of defending. Gabriel Martinelli. Fernandez. And fed forwards. Stopped a certain goal. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But the danger averted for now. Ben White. Martinelli. Declan Rice. It's with Mikel Merino. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Time for a change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. Just the clearance that was called for. Cross fired over. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Malo Gusto. Reece James. Nkunku. And a fine cross. It didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Declan Rice. Trossard. Breaking at pace. Decided to come in from the flank. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And short it is. And delivered towards the back post. A very effective clearance. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Martin Ødegaard. Sancho. Now with James. Has eyes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Yuri and Timber. Bukayo Saka. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Yuri and Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, good-looking run. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Jackson on the ball. Ball lost by Chelsea. Martinelli. And here's Rice. And return to Rice. Oh, could be. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, I think that says it all. Arteta really does have a great relationship with these players. Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Goal for Arsenal, number 19, Leandro Trossard.
Nkunku. Now with James. Really good build-up, but no end product. Yuri and Timber. And strong play here. Bukayo Saka. And clears his lines. And Chelsea sloppy in possession here. Martin Ødegaard. Nkunku. Giving it a try. Crucial piece of defending. Martin Ødegaard. Plenty of support here. Martinelli. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Cucurella. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they keep it going? Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Trossard. Nkunku. Palmer. He takes aim. What a block! Martin Ødegaard. Cooper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. Moises Caicedo. Sancho. And there the move ends for now. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
That evokes memories of the 2019 Europa League final when Chelsea ran out 4-1 winners against Arsenal in faraway Baku. Today, Stamford Bridge is the venue. Derek Ray in the commentary position and Stuart Robson is alongside me. Stuart, what are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, Derek, these are two big London clubs that expect to win trophies, and we should get a good game here. There's some really top-class players on view today.
It might be, but can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Can he finish this? And there it is, a goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately, it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Enzo Fernandez. Pedro Neto. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Moises Caicedo. Could be dangerous. Great defending. And David Raya has it now. Yuri and Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Good ball over the top. No-nonsense clearance. Arsenal have given it away. Gusto. Now options are plenty. Opportunity. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Thomas Partey. Yuri and Timber. Saka. Teammates in the middle. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. Saka's cross is asking somebody to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Goal for
So
Arsenal.
Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto. Decent position. Just cutting off the supply. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Can he play it in? You can sense the threat is there. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. It did look on for them, but not to be. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Gusto. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Could cross it in here. And the crossman back, and job done. Trying his luck. He's blocked it. Palmer with it. Jackson. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Will he finish? Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And the Chelsea throw-in coming up here. And space to cross it. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Trossard. superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. A chance to whip it in. Ødegaard. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Jackson on the ball. Palmer with it. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Saka. A glorious chance. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Declan Rice. Chelsea regaining possession here. Thomas Partey. Yuri and Timber. Arsenal have given it away. Jackson. Madueke. Fernandez. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Now veering in field. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Might be a chance to break. Parried away. Trossard. Rice with it. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. And back with Trossard. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Chelsea recovering possession well. Jackson on the ball. Ball is loose. Looking for a teammate. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And he has options available. Trossard. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, he gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Palmer with it. Palmer. Arsenal have possession again. Bukayo Saka. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And nothing comes of this attack. Timber. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. Declan Rice. Trossard. Wonderful chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. They look as though they want to make this move count, but the danger averted for now. Moises Caicedo. Madueke. Now Chelsea showing good width. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. William Saliba. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Saka. Oh, this looks useful. Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Can he finish this? Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Can someone get on the end of this? Couldn't quite hang on. Rice. Cuts it back. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A chance to whip it in. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can he find the angle? Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Moises Caicedo. Gusto. Neto. Well, far from the ideal pass. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. And offside it is. Palmer. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Real chance. Oh, tremendous block. Declan Rice. Saka. That's a good-looking ball. Cusp of saying he's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
Madueke. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Partey. Trossard. Oh, genuine chance. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Really vital interception. Malo Gusto. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Declan Rice. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Moises Caicedo. Fernandez. Noni Madueke. Chance to finish. Crucial piece of defending. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
I don't think he did quite enough there. He got a touch on it, but in the end, he can't keep it out. He won't be happy with that.
Well, they get the ball rolling again, and Chelsea are giving this a real go. Now, who can he play it to? Jackson on the ball. Madueke. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Inching towards the half-time interval, it's Arsenal in front. And Stuart, how about your thoughts on their performance to this point?
Well, what a first half we had here. Great attacking play, poor defending, and some really good goals. If they can just tighten up at the back, they should win this comfortably.
Moises Caicedo. And Chelsea could be onto something. Now, who can he pick out? And the shot. It could be up for grabs. Time for cool heads.
Well, Chelsea really should be level now, but that was a fantastic stop from the keeper. He's just kept his team in front here.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. Putting his body on the line. Martinelli, and blocked again. Favouring the short one. Electing to cross into the centre. And he clears the danger. And the header off target, but resolute defence. Enzo Fernandez. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Gives it a go. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2
good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Well, they could have been in, but that's wonderful defending. Partey. And players waiting in the centre. Martinelli, and just narrowly wide in the end. Now will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Bukayo Saka. And playing it through. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Timber. Trossard. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Trevor Chalobah. And options in the centre. Can they forge ahead? Clearance needed to be better. Trossard. Oh, a smart stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Half-hearted clearance. Saka. Well, no way through. Madueke. Well, he's certainly not alone. Noni Madueke. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, was that challenge in the grey zone? Play on. And just lacking that little bit of guile. Fernandes. Neto. Martinelli. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. The first half here comes to an end. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the...
So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Released it nicely. Trossard. He's blocked it. That's a sad end to the attack. Kukureya. This looks interesting. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bukayo Saka. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Saka. Takes it on. And nearly the perfect break, but no end product.
Well, it's just off target, but what a good counter-attack that was.
Moises Caicedo. And teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered.
Well, as we've seen, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. It did look on for them, but not to be. Thomas Partey. Trossard. Good work from Chelsea to win back possession. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Options in the centre. Gives it a go. That was going in. Declan Rice. Bukayo Saka. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Pedro Neto. Well, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Is it going to be? Oh, goalkeeping to push that away. And back to Raya. It's with Ødegaard. Yuri and Timber. Throw in here for Arsenal. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. And space to cross it. Can he convert? He got to it fairly easily. Palmer with it. Jackson. Pedro Neto. Going well. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Oh, good looking run. And angling. Back. He fancies it. Magnificent defending. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Well, they fancy a short one. Very quick thinking there. Gabriel Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. He's beaten his man. Can he give them the advantage? It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Fernandes. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And he really read that brilliantly. Trossard. Caicedo. Fernandes. What can Chelsea do from this position? Jackson on the ball. Might work out. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Yuri and Timber. Now in possession, Trossard. And a play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. It needs an accurate cross. Rice. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal. Well, that picture says it all. Arteta's team are back in the game now.
Goal for Arsenal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Pedro Neto. Moises Caicedo. Neto. It's with Ødegaard. Might be a chance here. Just the challenge that was required. Martin Ødegaard. Thomas Partey. Well, spot on with that challenge. Madueke. Rice with it. Thomas Partey. Declan Rice. Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Could be dangerous. Trossard. Oh, good work by the keeper. And cleared away.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Firing it in. Gabriel Martinelli. They've given it away. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Given away by Chelsea. Bukayo Saka. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Is this the moment? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So the corner played into the box. Well, still an issue here. Urian Timber. Excellent block. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. How about the cross? Mikel Merino. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal pushing forward with options available, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. To turn the ball away. We have 20 minutes left in this game.
Well, that could prove to be a massive moment in the game. Just when it looked as though Chelsea would take the lead, the goalkeeper has produced a wonderful save there.
Declan Rice. Jakub Kivior. Bukayo Saka. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And that's great work to keep it in play. Kukureya. And the keeper with the ball. Palmer with it. Enzo Fernandez. And a good tackle. Terrific block. Trossard. Oh, that's a fine save. Keen to take it short here. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Who can he pick out? Oh, a fine block. And it took a a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Well, they're going for the short one. And a fine cross. Not the best clearance. He's blocked it. Ødegaard, can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, you have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Short corner it is. He can't hold on to it. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Jackson on the ball. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Can he give them the lead? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And nicely struck. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Mikel Merino. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Neto. Wasteful from Chelsea. Mikel Merino. An encouraging Arsenal move. Martinelli. That is how to keep it out of the net. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game. Playing it in. And the keeper deals with the danger. And punched away. Palmer with it. Sancho now. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And time for the change now. And taken short. The corner kicks keep on coming.
As you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Just knocked it out of there. Could be dangerous. Nicely blocked. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. Bukayo Saka. Space and time for Arsenal. And playing it through. Just straying offside. Palmer with it. Sancho now. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. Can they find a winner? Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. It's with Mikel Merino. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Chalobah. Sancho now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Martinelli. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish, and these Chelsea fans are certainly playing their part. There's probably one more big chance coming their way. If they take it, this place will go wild.
Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing and chasing that winner. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Jackson. Time is against Chelsea, but they can still battle back. Dangerous ball. Splendid defending. And a loss of concentration. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? Bodies forward and the break looks on. Will they profit from this situation? Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Martinelli. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Jackson. Jadon Sancho. And passing it through. Oh, good finish. And still it is level. Goalkeeper comes through.
Well, I thought he would score, but the keeper has done brilliantly there. That's a big moment.
Deliver it with accuracy. Could still be dangerous. And the attack fizzling out. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Martinelli. Oh, surely! And the goalkeeper who knew exactly how important that save was.
Well, he's just saved his team from defeat there. That's a great stop.
It's left a bit to be desired. Oh, that's a good stop, and still they are level here.
Well, had that gone in, that could easily have been the winner. Big, big save from the keeper.
Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Martinelli, not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Cucurella. Given away by Chelsea. Trossard. Has eyes for goal. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Neto. Enzo Fernandez. And slipped through beautifully. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, no foul apparently. It's there for him. Oh, what a superb save! And still it is level.
Well, of course he should have scored, but take nothing away from the keeper. It's a top-class save.
Now sending it in. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, nothing untoward happened. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
What to like about that pass? Not really the ideal clearance. And strongly fisted away. Really vital interception. Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes.